What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Welcome back to Isla Sorna. In this video, we're going to continue working on our park here, our DLC dinosaur park. In the last episode, we worked on the first couple exhibits. We did the Compy exhibits as well as the aviary for Return to Jurassic Park. And then we also did the first couple exhibits for the Fallen Kingdom. So we did the Stygimoloch, the Stegoceratops, and the Indoraptor as well. So in this episode, we're going to finish up this first area real fast, and then move on to this section. I've kind of got a plan made. Oh, damn it, I didn't flatten this area out. I'll do that off screen. I'll cut after I finish this chunk here. And I'll flatten it out. Alright, but first order of business is we're gonna quickly make all of our carnivores for the Fallen Kingdom DLC. So starting with the Allosaurus, we also got Carnotaurus. I don't remember what any of these patterns are like, which ones I really like a lot, so let's go with like a random one I don't ever use. I don't think I ever use Tundra. Let's do that. And then Baryonyx, which I have used Baryonyx once before in a park. It was a while ago, though. Baryonyx is alright. I don't hate it. I don't love it, though. Let me turn the volume on the TV down real fast so I don't get any echoing. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 more exhibits here. And then these are going to be the 3 carnivores. And then I'll start working on the next chunk for the next area, which I've decided the next DLC I want to do is going to be the Secrets of Dr. Wu DLC. So that'll be 5 new species. The Olorotitan, Troodon, Ankylodocus, Stegoceratops, and Spinoraptor. Yeah, that's right. I have to use the freaking Ankylodocus. One of probably 2 Ankylodocuses I'll use ever in this entire park build series. Because I hate the Ankylodocus so much. It's stupid. Easily the worst dinosaur in the game. Not even a competition. It's not even close. Like I hate the Maiasaura and the Corythosaurus as well, but they're nowhere near as stupid looking as the Ankylodocus. Let's make this out a little bit, because this exhibit's gigantic for a Baryonyx. Way too big. Boom. And then we'll remove these fences and let the people get up close. No! I knew that was gonna happen. Knew that was gonna happen. Alright. I'll cut across right here too. So this part will just kind of be unused. Because no Baryonyx exhibit needs to be that gigantic. That's a little excessive. Here, we'll do this too. We'll actually make another little, section of path to kind of... go out to the fence and meet it. They'll do the same thing on the other side. And then we'll design the actual exhibits. Get the dinos in, and then try to figure out exactly what we're going to do for the Secrets of Dr. Wu DLC section. I kind of have an idea. I think I'm going to make the Troodon exhibit the centerpiece, and then kind of have all the hybrids around it in various places, and then the Olorotitan somewhere. I don't know where. I probably could throw it in with the Stegoceratops and the Ankylodocus, actually, if I wanted to. Just throw in that exhibit. But should I? Or should I make a separate exhibit for it? I feel like I should make a separate exhibit for it. Like, it'd be cooler if it's just an exhibit of, like, the hybrid herbivores. Let me time lapse this part. Alright, cool. Okay, well I've finished flattening out this area. Now let's get some dinosaurs out. I'm gonna do the Allosaurus first. I guess it'll be easiest to like frantically build an exhibit for it before it lands. He's cool. I love the Allosaurus, especially the coastal one, which is what I used here. Pretty sick. Alright, now let's quickly make an exhibit. We're going to use this one, I think, for Mr. Allosaurus. Okay, so we're going to... Each of these can kind of be like a different environment. So this one's just going to be kind of like open plains, because carnivores don't usually like a lot of trees, so... I'll make it kind of a wide open hills, like rolling hills sort of thing. With the pond right here. There we go. Maybe smooth out some of these hills a little bit because they're kind of steep. But for the most part, there you go. Put a couple big boy trees in here, and then not the big boy trees. Actually, maybe one. One big boy tree. Sounds like it could be a good idea. Let's put it down here. No, actually, right there. Boom. Big boy tree. And then, like, some smaller ones. Put this guy up here. Get the feeder in. Like that. And then maybe like a few more trees kind of on the outskirts of the exhibit, like near the boundary. So that kind of fades nicely into the mountain here. And we're going to fill these little like thin areas with trees completely. So there's like the park should look like it's like 3 separate areas. There should be nothing really connecting it in the middle. That's the goal. Alright, so there's that. Maybe a couple rocks as well. Just a few. Maybe even like just that. Just a couple rocks there. Alright, let's get the Allosaurus in. So we can get the Carnotaurus out.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Drop them in a lake. Almost in a lake. And then we'll just fill it with tall grass. It is a grassland after all. And grasslands have tall grass. That's how grasslands work. It's a crazy breakthrough I just made. Alright. And then for Carnotaurus, I'm going to make it kind of a thick forest. So I think this area right here will be the little pond. Make a nice little pond. And then kind of fill the whole rest of the area with trees. So you really can't see much unless they walk out in the open. Like towards the pond. Kind of like the Indoraptor, where it's a little bit... They can be kind of sneaky, because their exhibit has a lot of cover like that. I don't know. I get the feeling that the carnivores would be kind of a sneakier dinosaur like that as well. I don't know. Maybe it's something with dinosaurs that look like mutant creatures. They just seem like they'd be kind of sneaky like that, you know? They want a lot of like forest cover, places to hide in. Okay. Allosaurus is on the way. Let's get Carnotaurus out. Look at them. What a freaky boy. What does he look like? He looks solid. You know, I should start working on this with these hybrids, because I know they're going to take forever. Because they're hybrids. So let's start with the Spinoraptors. I think are going to take the longest, so let's get those on the way. I love the Spinoraptors so much. I'll go with Alpine, I think. Because the Alpine Spinoraptor, it might be my favorite skin in the entire game. It's up there for sure. Okay, got them both on the list. Okay, cool. And then, of course, the Baryonyx exhibit is pretty obvious. It's going to be the wetland. Swampy time pants. Yes. Quite. There we go. Just flood the whole thing. And then just put some trees on the edges. Kind of leading into the Indoraptor exhibit on this side. Kind of flowing over from the Carnotaurus exhibit on this side. And then maybe put some islands in the middle. Some sand. Just a little bit here and there, you know. Put some palm trees. Actually, let's remove this one, because now it's entirely pointless because there's the one blocking it. Okay, coastal, a feeder, and then we'll move on to the next chunk. There. Okay. So the Troodon exhibit. Gotta figure out a design for that next. I think it'd be cool if the whole Dr. Wu section kind of was just really industrial looking, you know? Like, sharp corners and shit. Also, now that I'm actually going to have, like, exhibits over here and stuff, I don't need this to be directly accessing the hatcheries. I can just put the monorail going the other way. Kind of line it up as close as I can to this path here. See if I can connect this in a way that doesn't suck. There we go. Alright. And then quickly get this path around so that the Spinoraptors that are currently incubating can continue incubating, because they're going to take forever. No, no. The paths, I swear to God. The paths. Who knew the freaking path tool was so annoying to use? Alright. You know, we've seen the berries a lot before. Let's just release them and move on with our lives. I spent enough time at the beginning of this episode on this section, so
Confirming asset delivery.
let's get a move on. Okay, so for the Troodons. I'm thinking just for now, let's make a big like square.
Asset has been transported.
Decent sized square here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that good? 9, 10. 1. No. No. 2, 3. Fucking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll kind of time-lapse me doing the whole same thing around the entire thing. Okay. Now the Troodons is not going to actually be that big. What I'm going to do now is... go like that. You motherfucker. Lock in the right place, for the love of God. So I did 3 over here, right? It's 3? I think it's 3. Then I'll have like a smaller square in the middle, and it'll look really cool from above. And then the smaller square, there'll be the Troodons. And maybe I'll have like trees, or not even trees, I'll just have it looking really cool. Not sure what I'll do in this little area, like little sections on the side. Now here's the tricky part, trying to get to line up perfectly with this. Not have that kind of shit happening. That's difficult. Okay. Huh. This could be kind of hard. But I think if I get one, it might get easier for the rest. Trying to line it up. Eyeball it here. There we go. And let's go all around like that, but for now, why did I only tranquilize one of these?
Setting additional task.
Let's also work on the other hybrids. So Stegoceratops, just pick a random skin. I don't really know or care what these look like. Boom. Who cares? Whatever. It's like 3 of these, maybe even like 4. Let's do 4 of these. And then the Ankylodocus. I'm only doing 1 Ankylodocus because the fewer of them, the better. Just in general. Because they're stupid. They're the worst dinosaur ever. Like, I know some people hate the hybrids, like, just because they're not real dinosaurs and they don't like how it's like, oh, they're all fake and stuff. It's like, that doesn't bother me. It's Jurassic Park. A lot of the dinosaurs already look pretty fake. The raptors, for example, are nothing like actual velociraptors. And, you know, dinosaurs have all kinds of inaccuracies and stuff just to make them cool. So the fact that this hybris doesn't really bother me that much. It's cool. But the Ankylodocus is an abomination. I don't care what anyone says. It sucks. It's ridiculous.
Asset transportation underway.
It's completely ridiculous.
Asset in transit.
It's tricky to eyeball that and get it to line up right. Oh, motherfucker. Alright, there. It's kind of like a cool little, like, 3D effect sort of thing. But then in the middle, I'll make an exhibit now. An exhibit will... I would do, like, concrete walls, but I want to be able to actually see them. So we're just going to go with the heavy steel as usual.
Transportation complete.
Business as usual. There. Get a pond in there, and then get some trees and get some Troodons. I didn't even start making the Troodons. What's wrong with me? Start making everything but the Troodons. For some stupid ass reason. Actually, before these guys can finish, let's just, like, cancel them. Cancel that order. And then make some Troodons. It may have to be another situation like last episode where I make the area first and then make the dinosaurs at the beginning of the next episode and then move on to the next chunk, which I've decided what I want to do. So I have a plan for that. Mostly. Yeah. What was it? Oh yeah, Troodon. So I definitely think I want to do a lot of these smaller DLCs next. So that, I think that will include the Cretaceous pack for sure. Let's do like 6 or 7 of these. Let's do 7 because that's as many as the hatchery can currently hold. And 7 is a good number. Lucky number 7. Okay. Trees on each side. Kind of on the corners. And then have the gaps there as usual. Where you can see through. And like a little pond in the middle of the lake. Or a pond in the middle of the lake. Good job. An island in the middle of the pond. With the feeder on it. There we go. Wrong button. I'm good at this game. I'm good at this game. Alright, and then some rocks. There. Cool beans. Yeah, while we're waiting for that, let's work on the other exhibits. So, I'm thinking this side. This is the smallest, so actually I'm thinking Olorotitan for this one. It's a nice little tiny cute exhibit with Olorititans in it. So let's make a... I'm actually planning a future park where it's going to be kind of like this, kind of rigid design for the whole thing, like a research facility or something. So the whole thing should look like really industrial, kind of like the raptor facility from the abandoned park I made. Alright, Troodons. Oh my god, they look so big now that we have compies. They used to seem so tiny. And they're still pretty small, but compared to the compies, they're absolutely gigantic. Because the compies are so ridiculously small. Oops. I'll make Olorotitans now that I'm not getting an exhibit done for them. Do the most colorful one I can think of. What's the most colorful? I think it's the arid is the most colorful one. Which is weird, because that's kind of the opposite of what that skin is supposed to be, but... I'm talking about, like, the head spatula. I know it's like a coom or whatever, but I think a head spatula is a better name for it. It's more accurate.
Confirming task. Confirmed.
4, 5, 6,
Adding
7.
task.
Alright, let's get this exhibit done. See if I can play with some like hills a little bit on this one. Should be kind of like the little garden area from the tropical park. So I used the Olorititans for that too, because they're majestic. Kind of like that. There's that. Again, an island. Just for funsies. That kind of cut it off. That's okay. Not a big deal. Smooth that out. There. Trees on the edges, and I'll fill up this kind of passageway here between the mountains as well. Kind of just completely separating this area from the beginning. Which, by the way, we haven't looked at these guys yet. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? He looks happy. As happy as a baryonyx can be. And he's slinking around in the trees like a creepy person. And then this is Big Al. And he looks fine too. This whole area just looks really nice now. With the aviary at the center and then some paths kind of just branching out wherever. Troodon. Let's get these guys all shipped over, and then we'll get the Olorotitans out, and then I'll make the exhibits for the other two species. 3 species, sorry. But there's going to be 2 in 1 exhibit. Actually, maybe I'll try to get the Spinoraptor exhibit done as well. We're only been recording for 35 minutes. I can keep going for a while.
Collecting asset.
If all I have left to do for next episode is do the Ankylodocus and the Stegoceratops,
Asset to be collected.
that'll be fine. I'm cool with that.
Commencing asset transit.
I may even get those done this episode too, though.
Confirming task.
So next episode I can just go right into the Cretaceous pack. Because Cretaceous pack will take 2 exhibits, because I can just put the Dreadnoughtus and
Transit has commenced.
Iguanodon in one, like a larger exhibit, maybe like a gyrosphere or something. And then Carcharodontosaurus as its own exhibit. Maybe I'll do Claire's Sanctuary too, actually. Because then that'll save. Cause I think the big DLC with the most exhibits that are going to be required is going to be the deluxe edition. Actually, maybe not, because I can. Actually, never mind. That's completely not true at all. I don't know, because I could leave the deluxe edition and the carnivore pack for here, because the carnivore pack's going to need at least 2 exhibits, because they're all carnivores. You can't put them all in together. And then like 4 exhibits for the deluxe edition. 3 for the deluxe edition. That's like 4 different carnivore exhibits. That's pretty big time, or big space requirement. So only 2 packs in this area seems good to me. And then we'll put. So yeah, next episode we're gonna do Claire's Sanctuary, the Herbivore pack, and the Cretaceous pack, I think, in this section here. If I can fit them all in, that's cool. If not, Herbivore pack's only 1 exhibit, so I could just put it in here if I have to. I don't think I'll have to, though. I think I'll be fine. Alright, Olorotitan. Let's check him out. Did I pick the right skin? I can't tell. It's in the shadows. I think I did.
Task received.
It's weird with the deluxe edition dinosaurs. I don't really think of those as DLC dinosaurs most of the time, because they were here like in the game from the beginning. But they were a DLC, but they weren't DLC released after the main game. You know, like it wasn't like the game was out for a while and then the deluxe edition came out. Like it pretty much came out with the original launch of the game. So it doesn't seem like they're really DLC, because they just been here the whole time. But they are DLC. Definitely are. I mean, the Fallen Kingdom dinosaurs have been around just almost as long. Not quite as long, but for a pretty long time. Okay. So I'm thinking over here will be the herbivore ones. So let's make a little dividing thing here. Divider. Or better yet, a fence, as they're sometimes called. I know it's weird. Actually, no. Let's actually start from... Actually, no. Let's do the Spinoraptor on this side. Build it kind of into this corner. Because I have kind of an idea for the transition to the next section. And the more space I can save for it, the better. I'm thinking I might make an exhibit that's kind of like around this entire corner, like this whole chunk right here, for the herbivore hybrids. So yeah, this will be the Spinoraptor exhibit. That's completely not even parallel with the path. What is wrong with me? There we go. fill this empty space with trees. Any empty space should be filled with trees. That's the easy solution to empty space. The lazy solution, but the easy solution. And you know what? I had a time to be not lazy, and it was the last park build. And you know how much that frustrated me. So I'm being lazy for this park, so I can go back to not being lazy for a couple of parks down the road. I can't wait for Isla Nublar. That park's gonna be awesome.
Adding task.
I think that's one of the coolest ones. It's the one I'm looking forward to, or one of the ones I'm looking forward to most.
To pick up the asset.
I don't know. There's a couple that are going to be really awesome.
Asset
I think Nublar North, Nublar 1993, and like
heading to pick up the asset.
Sanctuary are going to be the coolest islands. The ones I'm looking forward to the most for the entire thing.
Picking up asset.
I'm planning on saving Sanctuary for the last one, because I'm pretty sure Sanctuary is the biggest park. It might be 1993 Nublar, but I know Sanctuary is huge, and so I'm going to make that like my ultimate park build. Like the grand finale for this series will be Sanctuary.
Asset transportation underway.
And so I'm going to be saving her for last. But yeah, so I'll discuss actually the order of the DLC islands I'm going to be doing probably when I do the Nublar Park. I'll take a minute to discuss that, so save that conversation for then, but I'm kind of thinking of a good way to go about this, like a good order for the DLC islands. 'Cause I could go about them in any order I want, really.
Asset has been transported.
Obviously not in the order they came out, because I'm saving Sanctuary for last, and if
Asset delivery.
I was going in the order they came out, then Sorna 1993 would be last, but it's not. So I've kind of already thrown the idea of going in order, like chronological order, out the window, so
Complete.
at this point I might as well just go all the way and just do them in whatever order I want. Although I will try to do like one DLC at a time, so I'll do both of the Doctor Wu DLC islands at once, and then both of the Return to Jurassic Park ones at once, and then both of the Claire's Sanctuary ones, ending with Sanctuary itself. Wrong button. Alright, and then we'll get a fish feeder in here. Or aquatic feeder, sorry. Or it says fish feeder, but fish feeder makes it sound like you're feeding fish. We're not feeding fish. We're feeding fish to dinosaurs. Important distinction there. We are not feeding the fish. Alright, Spinoraptor time. I love the Spinoraptor so much. Oh, look how cool he is. Oh, he's so awesome. Even though the mission you get him in is like really, like straight up really obnoxious, but
Adding to the list.
the fact that I still like the dinosaur even after that mission tells you how cool he is. He's just awesome. He's amazing. Okay, I think I'm gonna get these guys out, get the next ones incubating for the next exhibit, and then next episode I'll release the hybrid herbivore exhibit dinosaurs. So let's restart with these Stegoceratops and Ankylodocus. And there we go.
Acknowledged.
All we gotta do is get these Spinoraptors in their exhibits, and then we'll be good. I'll actually make the exhibit for next time as well. Let's kind of go like halfway, maybe like to here. with this. And so we'll go like... more of an arc. Bigger. Or more gradual. There we go. Like that. I may actually change that a little bit. We'll see how well it fits first. God damn it. Maybe, I don't know. What if I just, like... It looks ugly to me. I don't like how that looks. What if I just make this, like, corner it? And this will be the whole thing. Because I'm thinking about... Well, I kind of want the two large herbivore-only exhibits to be, like, bordering each other. That just seems like it could be really cool. Yeah, I'll do that. And then have like a little garden sort of thing over here, maybe with the herbivore pack dinosaurs in there. And then I'll put Carcharodontosaurus somewhere, and then have like a gyrosphere thing in this chunk maybe for the Dreadnoughtus and the Iguanodon. I don't know. But for now, let's kind of flatten this out the rest of the way. Make it look cool. And I'll mess with the terrain in this area next episode, I think. And I think in next episode we're going to work on as many of the small DLCs as possible. So, yeah. So, Cretaceous pack for sure. And then probably the herbivore pack as well, because that's only 3 dinosaurs, and they're all herbivores, and they're all super easy to contain. Only be one exhibit for that one, so that'll be like super fast. I'll get that one done in like 5 minutes max. Maybe more than 5 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Like a handful of minutes. And that one will be done. And then, if I have time, I'll do Claire's Sanctuary. Maybe. Because there's only 2 exhibits for that one, because I can put the Euoplocephalus and the Tyrannosaurus in the same exhibit. And then, have a separate smaller one for the Albertosaurus. And then, yeah, that might not be possible in one episode, but if I do like most of it in one episode and then do like just Claire's Sanctuary in the next episode, I'll also continue that episode with doing like the carnivore pack in the next area. That way the finale will just be deluxe edition dinosaurs. That's all that should be left then, if all goes to plan. We'll see though. I'm playing it by ear. So this series might be 5 episodes instead of the 4 that you usually get out of these park builds. Because it is a bigger island. There's a lot of dinosaurs to put in here, so yeah. But tall herbivore feeder. Ground herbivore feeder. There we go, that's ready for our dinosaurs. Let's get the Spinoraptors over and then call it quits. I'll even do the outro right now while I'm moving them over. So, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like on the video, Stay tuned for more of the park build. Next episode, I just told you what I'm going to be doing.
Collecting asset.
If you have any suggestions for future park builds or for exhibits, I don't know, or for the video in general, leave them down below. Comment something. Comment what you enjoyed about the video. And I already said like it, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss future episodes. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys in this episode of Jurassic World Evolution. Hope you're all having a great day. Peace.